I had garlic somewhere. I'm here. You know, it's like there's a piece of me and you can't get the whole portion. Let's just talk for a second. Don't look at my dishes. I still can't wash them. It happens. So, here's what's happening. I'm going to make a hot mess right now. I'm going to make cream of tomato soup over asparagus and onions with a little side salad. So let's do that. So I am steaming right now some onions. And then I'm going to add in these beautiful stalks of asparagus. Are you ready? Because, you know, while we're all trapped at home, we still have to eat, right? So I'm going to cut these guys. I'm going to cut them into 2-inch servings. And they're going to go in the water. You can't see it. I don't like that part. Y'all know how I love to show you everything. What's everybody cooking? What's everybody doing tonight? Ow, gotta remember these knives are sharp. Gotta remember that. Alright, so I'm cutting them up. I'm putting it in here and we're going to let them steam a little bit. Let's work on this soup. I'm going to put the cover on. No salt or anything yet. Let's get rid of these things. This is compost because we're going to recycle it. So we're going to let it all turn into soil. So don't forget, take care of everything. Now, this is what I'm going to use for the cream of tomato soup. Again, I had one more can of coconut milk. We're going to make a slurry again with the cornstarch. For the cheesy part, I'm going to add in nutritional yeast. And here are the beautiful tomatoes that I'm going to put into this pan. I'm going to add some special seasoning as well, so we're going to take care of that. Can you even see? We're going to make sure. So these beautiful tomatoes Jerry got for me last week. And some of them are good enough to make sure that we had them for a salad. But you know what? I want to make some kind of creamy, I love creamy. And I think because of the fact that we are all trapped in our houses, I think of comfort food. So I want something comforting. So we're going to take all these beautiful tomatoes. And if for any of you guys that know Saturday Night Live skits, simmer down now. We're going to simmer down these tomatoes. Jerry, do you remember that? Simmer down now. I love that show. Was like the best show ever. What's up, guys? So I'm going to let you guys know that I am so incredibly freaking bored. Like, yes, I still have my Beachbody business. Yes, I'm trying to get the kids group up and running. Yes, Jerry is home as well. We got Reno. We went out for a walk. But I love structure. So y'all got to deal with it now. I'm yours. I am yours. And we have a whole bunch of people starting our new 10 rounds. So that's fun. I love that. And I can't wait. Tomorrow is going to be day 1. So there's new on the horizon. And that is fun. One of my cousins just joined. So it's going to be great having people in the group. But otherwise, I told you guys, we're all going to be like seeing a lot of me. So if you were to think of cream of tomato soup, what would you add? I'm just curious. Let's have a little dialogue while we simmer down now. That was like my favorite show ever. Ever. But I don't watch TV. And being that restaurants are all shut down, a lot of them are not doing sit-in because of all of the opportunities for the germs to flow around, which I get it. Gyms are closed. It won't be too long where the malls are closed for a little bit too. So I guess we just have to look at this as our takeout restaurant, right? There's really nothing else to do. Y'all got to be entertained by me. So sad for you guys. But you know what? I absolutely love it. All right, I'm almost done. Maybe I should have pre-chopped these guys so I didn't have to talk through this whole thing. But you know what? There's just a few left. There's one piece of asparagus we're going to put in with the onions. And we're going to make our cream of tomato soup. So now I was thinking, yeah, I'll put a little salt in there, right? Like you would put salt and pepper. But I have this other spice that I absolutely love from Penzeys. And it's Greek seasoning. So I'm going to add, look at that. Look at that. That's a bevy of beauties. So let's see what we got. Let's try and get at least a half a tablespoon. Because I wanted to also get that earthiness from the cheese. Alright, so a half a tablespoon of the spice. The cheesy part will come in the soup. Let's make that slurry from last night. Ugh, Jerry is going to hate the hell out of me. Guess what? We're going to do it this way because he's helping out. He's helping out with the dishes while this thumb is all crazy. And I don't want to like make too many dishes. So we're going to just do it in here because it's just me anyways. But if you were at home, you're going to want to make the slurry before you add it in so you don't get all of those lumps. So let's go. This is going to cook down no matter what. The asparagus is going to be done in a hot second. So we don't really need to worry about that. The Greek seasoning has the Greek seasoning, let's just go there. It has lots of great spices, all the Italian seasonings. It has all of the salt and the pepper, the white peppers. So that's in there. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I am going to directly add it. I'm going to pour a little of this out. That's the coconut milk going in. I'm going to add it to the rest of this just so I could stir it around. So 1 tablespoon in the half a can of coconut milk. Because remember, we don't want it all lumpy. Simmer down now. Jerry, you got to find me that show tonight. Freaking love that show. All right, so I got the coconut milk, half of it in there. I'm adding the other half in. Oh, yeah. We're talking cream of tomato happiness. Now, to this, I'm going to add in that really amazing, earthy tasting, what is the name of that? Nutritional yeast. That's what I was thinking of. You guys are all keeping track of what I'm putting in here, right? I might need to call for backup. So, as of last night, I found out that when I did this with the cream of mushroom soup, I needed to let it sit for about 20 minutes after I served it. And I found out accidentally because I went to my neighbor's house with Jerry, and when I came back, the cream of mushroom soup was amazingly thicker than when I left. So let's just move this over so you could see. You don't need to stare at the asparagus and the onions. It's going to take care of itself. Let me try and open this with the other hand because I can't use the other hand. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever used nutritional yeast. We're going to put in 3 tablespoons. And the reason I want to do 3 tablespoons is I want it super cheesy tasting. So let's do 3 tablespoons. Let me put the cover back on as carefully as I could without screwing up the other thumb. All right, let's put that right up there. So we're just going to stir this around. Now this would be for the vegans of the world or the vegetarians who are seriously trying to eliminate dairy out of your lives. And the reason I say that is because if you have heart disease in your family or high cholesterol, already your body makes cholesterol. So when you add more cholesterol in, you're going to add to the problem that you already have. So, I can't see. But there is no cholesterol in coconut milk. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't citing the wrong information. So this is, oh my God, guys, I'm just going to, right now I have to shout out one of my friends who is also a coach, my friend Heidi. I don't know if she sees, if she's going to see this video, but let me tell you, she is absolutely freaking amazing. I know I just went into a rabbit hole, but she is absolutely amazing to watch. She is inspiring, and I just, like, once in a while, you just become enamored with people, right? She's one of them. She's also a coach, so if you don't follow her, go follow Heidi. She is absolutely amazing. Not that I want you to leave me, but I mean, damn, she's great. So I am noticing how beautifully thick, back to the recipe, how beautifully thick this is getting with the coconut milk, with the slurry of the cornstarch to the coconut milk. This is like basically a non-negotiable. It is just like you have to do it. I'm going to go here because y'all know I have no class anyways. Oh my God. Guys, it legit tastes like tomato soup. I never really expect my recipes to come out that amazing, but it's pretty amazing. So if I wanted to take this up another level, I would definitely put this in an immersion blender or in the blender itself and have some reserved where there was texture, but also where there is smoothness, right? Like that would be absolutely amazing. But for tonight, I'm not doing that because I don't want to put all those dishes on Jerry. It just wouldn't be fair. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let this sit a hot second. And then I got to get his dinner started too. Let's check out the asparagus and the onions. And that's going to go right on top of this. So I'm going to make a beautiful bowl. And it looks great. So I'm going to leave the cover off because it's almost done. Oh, the cover's super hot. I am going to that. You got to be careful, guys, when you use knives. That really hurt. I picked it up with that. So I'm going to add some of that Greek seasoning to the asparagus and onions. Absolutely floored by the flavors that are coming out of this kitchen right now. Look at this. I should be taking pictures of all this. I'm going to, because this has got to go on the blog too. All of it. All of it's got to go on the blog. Oh my God, I forgot to add the blog to last night's video. So I will definitely do that. I actually posted my blog this morning, so I will definitely put this on it as well. This will go under homemade recipes. The other stuff that I do, everything I post is either from the site that is a vegan, all natural, clean site, or it's homemade recipes that you get to see right here. Yes! Oh my God, guys. Can I do this one more time while you guys are witnesses to it? It's super yummy. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I wish Jerry ate it, but he doesn't. So what Jerry's having tonight is, well, you know, there's a little left in there. I got to put it in. What Jerry's having tonight is fish. So I got to get his fish. Oh, here it is. Don't laugh. It was frozen and we're okay with it. That's how we work around here. I'm going to move this out of here so I could use the one pan for the asparagus. I'm just going to move it over. And I'm going to let this sauce cook really quickly. Oh my gosh, guys. Uh-oh. That's bubbling out of control. I can't wait to show you it all. Oh, I can't leave one onion in there. Jerry will lose his mind. He doesn't do onions. He doesn't do asparagus. Let me lower this, because I don't want this to burn, because it is a cream, right? So we don't want that to happen. So I will post this afterwards. I will show you as it simmers. Simmer down now. As it simmers and it becomes wonderfully thick. I want to know too, don't just come on here and not talk. I want to know what you guys are making for dinner tonight. Don't sit back and just watch, because y'all know I could be that Sideshow Bob character. And I don't want to be. I want you guys to talk. Let's have a conversation. So I'm going to put Jerry's fish inside the pan. Oh, guys, let me tell you, this cut, woo! This cut, I think really cut some nerves. But because of the superfoods that I have daily and they protect my body, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it is starting to close up. But the bad part is, I really feel like I severed a little nerve or something. I don't know. Like, I'm sure you're not supposed to cut yourself. And it will feel a little wonky, right? Any nurses on here want to chime in? Feel free. I mean, it happens. Guys, look at this. I'm going to try and lift this without busting a hand. Ugh. Look at that. Look how creamy that looks. Like, that is cream of tomato soup. Did I bring that close enough to you? I just want to lick this. It is so amazing. All right, so I hope you guys all wrote down the recipe. 1 can of cream of coconut, 1 tablespoon added to that. 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a 1/2 tablespoon of Penzeys Greek seasoning or whatever seasoning you want to add, and then 1 pint of colorful cherry tomatoes, but you could put whatever tomatoes you want. And just let it thicken. That's it. Super easy. Guys, when I tell you that cooking in the kitchen, talking, and sharing these things with you makes my heart so happy, because I want you to know that eating wholesome and nourishing your body, especially during trying times like this. I looked outside because, well, the epidemic is keeping us, or the pandemic, or the coronavirus, or COVID-19 is keeping our schools down. It's closing up a lot of the health industry. My dentist is closed until April 3rd, so I can't even go to have my crown fixed. There is so much happening. But until you see the world refresh again, make sure you are nourishing your body with wholesome foods. You just saw me make a creamy sauce out of simple ingredients. You don't need to go out and buy all kinds of fattening soup cans just because it's cheaper. This recipe will take about 3 to 4 days. It might have cost, I don't know, the coconut milk was $1. The tomatoes Jerry got from a friend, so those were kind of a gift, but they're about $2.50 now. So let's just say it costs $3.40, $3.60 to make this cream of mushroom soup out of all natural ingredients. That's it. Coconut milk is a natural ingredient. So, asparagus. All right, so it's going to cost a little bit more, but the asparagus was only $1.59 at Aldi. The onion, maybe 10 cents. So this is going to be about 4 meals. I'm going to have a side salad. I am not upset about this at all. And y'all know I do it all for you on a budget. So I want you to know I always got your back, and I want to share with you the best tips and tricks that I have used over the past 5.5 years to lose 195 pounds, and I want you to have them too. That's it. So I wish you all a fond evening. I'll be back on, I'm sure, at some point. I love you all. And share with me what you're making for dinner tonight. Don't just come on here and knock on my door and don't share. You best share. Bye, guys.